Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Barndo. As you see, I'm on Barndo 82 at the moment. Main reason being is I'm trying to farm like crazy on my main account. So I'm going to do a bit of a war wrap up. I just want to show a little bit of an attack log. You can see there I'll do an 8 queen healer walk, and these were the raids I was doing last night. So they're still viable, still a perfect spot. You need your rages a bit more often, but if you're anything like me with Elixir, you don't need it, so rages are available. Of course, the freeze just makes that queen healer walk that little bit more viable. Let's have a look at our war log. It was versus Sunday Club, and they were pretty well out of it before the war started. And then when you had the likes of Dion, myself, Grunter even gemmed his Town Hall 11, more just to get a bit of a play whilst you know, it was a non-pressure war. So let's have a bit of a look. They two-starred most of our 10s in the end. They missed a few, but then they didn't really knock off our 9s, and even left a Town Hall 8. So not really that great by the old Sunday Club. And for us, we've got a 66. That was Dragons there. Dion hit a 74. He was mucking around with his level 4 Grand Warden, just doing a bit of a 6 Golem Whiz attack, I think that was. J-Dam hitting nice and high for the 2. Dion again, he did have the level 5 Warden, I think, for that, 78%. Grunts with the 68%, he did have his Warden for that attack. 3-star from Barndo 80. You saw me on my live attack, that was there. And then Dave with the 3-star on that, that's just Town Hall 10 Dave. He is upgrading his Town Hall, but he'll just go at a normal pace. He's not going to smash out the gems like us. So what we've got is quite a few attacks. We did use one Town Hall 10 hit down. Let's show Dave's first. It's always nice to have a Town Hall 10 3-star. I mean, we get max heroes and all these kinds of things, but it's still sometimes, you know, that little bit harder to get these 3s. So he's come in and it's under the original 3-minute cap. These guys did have mixed clan castles, so they had some hounds, some dragons in their 10s. Good spread on the golems, and the intention, I think, is to wall breaker into the middle there. Yep, that's nice how that opens that up. Pity that I don't know. Oh yeah, they'll track back. I think you'll find this style army with the Warden is going to be pretty solid. The fact that you can smash out some giants, be immune to you know, a couple of seconds of damage. So if you're coming across infernos, giant bombs, all these kinds of things. I mean, I'm just trying to work out the timing myself, but you know, you can pop king, have all his barbarians come up, hit a giant bomb, and then all those level 7 barbarians are dead. But introduce this new ability and whammo, you've got a shitload more DPS. So I think we might see giants get a bit more love with this patch. Simple case that you're going to get a good amount of time. They'll get up to that inferno a shitload quicker than what the golems will. So you see, he did miss a camp down the bottom. He does miss a camp up the top. His queen's got to run around a bit, but also he didn't really need that jump spell. You know, like those golems did nothing. So one spell extra in the end. Yeah, well done, Dave. Poor old queen, get a bit of legwork. That's it, well done, Dave. I have got the fan in the background. I hope that's not too loud on the speaker. That was Rhett hitting a Town Hall 9. We'll have a look at what Phoenix has got here. Stoned GoHog by the looks of it. Dragon Clan Castle. This base did get attacked a few times. I think it didn't have the double giant bombs from memory. I did open this up with one of my accounts with a hero down, so it was nice. So Phoenix does the old lure and just waits that time. Now, I mean, 30 seconds for a CC draw, it's not going to make much difference now at Town Hall 9. You've got the time. You can wait as long as you like. Really, that extra 30 seconds is going to make it entirely different. I know I've harped on a bit about it, but still getting used to these kinds of changes. I don't know that I agreed with it, but it's kind of there, so make use of it. In go Jimmy Bob and his queen. You see the timing of the king there. He just walks behind those golems, which is nice, and he'll hold back just that touch on those buildings. So it's always nice when you time him out well. Jump to get in the guts. King's gone wandering. That's unfortunate. But at the same time, look at how much he smashes out by himself. No giant bomb where he was raged, so he's got a huge amount of buildings by himself, and the queen ends up finishing off. So because we've got these 3 golems tanking, they can soak up. You've got the Tesla farm in the midfield town hall there. Good spread of hogs. It's never too quick to rush them, never too quick to rush those heels. And you do see a good last heel. Queen's still on full health, still got 3 whizzies left. Few golemites left. Simple raid. That's it. Well done, Phoenix. Oh, this is an attack I did want to show because this probably wouldn't have been as possible with without this extra Dark Elixir spell. So you see the spells there: Jump, Rage, 2 Lightnings, Earthquake donated, and a Poison. The basic intention is you see those 3 central air defense. They're going to get killed by the Stoned attack with the King and Queen, and then I'm going to Lightning that top air defense and just loon the remainder. So this, with these kinds of heroes, level 10, level 12, they're not huge heroes or anything like that, but because you get that extra donated spell, it means I could take the poison, which allows me to deal with the clan castle that little bit easier, and then also to slow down the queen at the same time. So a lot of people do the air defense on the fly. If I can start with it, I will. It just means it's not something you're going to forget later on down the raid. So 2 golems to start off with, wizards on the side to herd. I think I had the 4 wall breakers there, 1 to test and then 3 to go in. Little bit of a delay on the king, you see that? That's nice. Out comes a poison. That's probably a touch too low. A little bit higher would have been nicer, as it would have overlapped the king. So you see that rage go up. All the wizzies, the queen, they all get that. Enemy queen's dead. Enemy king not far behind. Raged my king. So you see he's still on half-life. That's after his ability. The queen's at the back. She hasn't been touched. You see almost a full clan castle golem, and then also other golems left. So just spread out those hogs. Use those where I can. There was 5 hogs as well. And now you see the loons just spaced out nicely. Couple per defence where needed. Obviously a very open base like that. 1 jump got you into the guts, and those wizards are still ripping it up. Maybe could have saved 1 or 2 wizards, loons extra for the back end there, but it was all over. Queen's still got an ability left too, you know. If she had a path left, would have helped. That's it. This is one of my baby accounts that I really use it more as a donator account and just to fill numbers if we need it. Trying to get away from raiding so many wars myself. Barndo 82. I think that was just a Stoned GoHog. Let's have a look what Monkey's got here. Oh, pretty silly base. We'll chuck this in a bit of fast tracking. Dragon Clan Castle, 2 poisons. Now, remember, poisons banked up, they work quicker and obviously do that more damage. So, you know, what do you do with an extra donated Dark Elixir spell? That's a really good option. That means you're just going to enemy queen, or sorry, your queen fart on that dragon and it's going to die. It's a pretty good option of that second spell straight away. Pretty basic base. In come the old hoggies, getting a few spring traps. Hogs flying everywhere. 3 heals though. Bloke had no chance. Alright, we have obviously lost a few attacks due to reset. We'll have a look at what Cone's got here. Cone's gone to the 8.5, that's right. There's no real need to show that. I mean, he has only just got the extra spell at the moment. Kimmy's still 10 or 8. Alright, so we're looking at... Oh, like, very good. So it's a dragon attack. He's using the 2+ earthquake. And haste. I possibly would have gone the poison myself, but it'll work for what he needs. Probably, I'm guessing he might haste his hogs. So you're going to see more mixes like this now. You've got the 2 Dark Elixir options. I'm yet to see what 2 level 5 lightnings and a max earthquake. Do they kill a level 6 air defense? That'd be nice to see. Obviously beforehand it didn't, but that's because I'd be using a level 1 or 2 earthquake, so it'd be nice to see now whether a donated one does the job. And Clan Castle looms. Lots of dragons alive. It's just good to see different attacks now, and you do notice that you're going to have more options. So like anything, when you're raiding 9s and 10s, you've got to try to be open to new armies and new strats. Town Hall 8, it's not just all about the hogs. You know, like, it's easier to get dragons because you can upgrade them straight away to level 3. And now you get a donated Dark Elixir spell from your clan castle, you can be straight into it, you know, 2 weeks after you've gotten to Town Hall 8. Well done, Kimmy. That's a bit of a quick wrap up for this war. Yeah, we're all pretty excited. We don't queue again until this afternoon for our next week of attacks. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff, you know, like we've had a couple of sleeps now since we've had the patch. It's good to see you still get the old Town Hall snipe, still give you a star, takes the loot off of your opponent, but I don't think they get a shield from it, so that's nice to see. Going to have to smash out some farm bases. This was my old Town Hall snipe farm base. I've just sort of bunkered it a bit. But, yeah, other than that, hope I've helped, and clash on.